sexuality included, their lifestyles included, without feeling excluded in the process? How do you harmonize these groups into one nation?
No, I think it's a good afternoon. I think it's important, especially when we refer to faith, but more so to church, that one remembers or is reminded that the church is us. The church is an institution, the church is a building, but the church is also all of us who profess that faith. And when I listen to that debate, the issue of norms, thinking of the issue of norms consist of a number of factors. For example, you have virtues that define norms, you have vices, you have principles, you have standards, you have rules. And if you just take the issue of principles and the issue of rules, for example, there is a principle that we love one another. There is a principle that we be inclusive. There is a principle that we celebrate our diversity. But then we formalize a rule that says we are only inclusive with those that look like us.
Yes.
We're only inclusive with those that behave like us. We are only inclusive with those that have the same sexual orientation than what we have. And I think that's the struggle that we find with the church as well. The church may have a good principle many a time, but the kind of rules that emanate from those principles cause people to undo what the principle was all about. Because if you just take the issue of human sexuality that you have mentioned, we have a problem in the church, or a problem with our faith. Let me speak from that perspective. That when we think about human sexuality, we think of it in terms of creation and fall. That's it. We don't make allowance for anything else, anything broader than what the creation and then what happened at the fall. But Jesus came with a new covenant. And that meant I should drop the mic. That new covenant speaks to how we are created in the image of God. And that speaks to inclusivity. It speaks to an appreciation and a respect for my humanity. And it's correct what we were even shouting earlier. I can't be free if you are not free. I can't validate my humanity if I cannot validate the next person's humanity. And I think that is where the issue of spirituality also comes in, because spirituality is in essence my connectedness with God. My connectedness with God excludes judgment, because judgment doesn't belong to me. And also, who is there that understands everything? You don't need to understand anything to respect and validate someone else's humanity.
Thank you very much.